These are the 4 things. Today, I want to talk to you about something special, something that's little known, but very easy. 4 things that you can do to bring a lot more revenue into your business, right? Because sometimes we only know, hey, I need more customers, but there's more to it than that. These are the very simple ways to bring more revenue into your business. Number 1, you need to have more frequency. We need to bring our buyer to buy more times from us throughout the year. Number 2, we need to increase our referrals, right? Because referrals are incredibly powerful and they are incredibly high on return on investment. Because if one of our customers refers, we don't pay for that, right? We bought the customer that referred, but we don't have to buy the customer that was referred. Number 3, average ticket. Bringing our average job up higher, and there's a lot of different ways to do that. And I'm going to show you exactly how powerful that is in a second. And then number 4, price. Our pricing makes a huge, huge difference. All right? So let's talk about this. And let's start with price alone. I have a friend, a very dear friend, who is doing gutter cleaning. And we just had a discussion about pricing. And we said that if he wants $10,000 per month on gutter cleaning, if he charges $60, he would need 166 customers, right? Not too hard. Go out and do some door knocking. But if he charges $120, he only needs 83 customers. It's a lot less, just based off pricing. Now, do you have to raise your actual gutter cleaning price? Or do you just raise your average ticket by having a menu, a list of other services when he gets in the door and starts doing gutter cleaning, right? So having an active plan to raise the average ticket is incredibly powerful because a lot of times we just don't have enough offerings. We have very few offerings because we say, I'm an HVAC company, I repair, I replace, I maintain. And we only have 3 things. It's hard to get the average ticket up if you only have 3 things. What if I have 10 things and I can offer them, right? So average ticket, frequency, referrals, average ticket, price. So if I go out and I do 80 gutter cleanings this month, and then next month I get 80 new customers, then I need 80 more new customers, then 80 more new customers, or I can take those 80 that I did the first month and get them on a recurring, and I can have those 80 people have their gutters cleaned once a quarter, and I get that customer to buy from me 4 times, not 1 time. Now my growth is starting to become exponential, right? So we need more frequency, we need more referrals, and there's a very simple way to get more referrals. And we'll get more into this later on all of the technical ways on getting more referrals, but there's one really simple way to do it. It's basically you have to ask for it. If you ask for a referral, it's very powerful. It's not just normal for someone to think, oh, they did a good job, I'm going to refer them, because people are more passive. If someone asked them, hey, do you know a good HVAC person? Do you know a good plumber? Do you know a good gutter cleaning person? They'll refer, but if we ask them for a referral, hey, do you know anyone else that may benefit from this? Oh, yeah, I can think of a few people. Okay, if you don't mind, I can call them. They may not give you the number, but you asked, they might, right? So asking for the referral, asking for 2 to 3 people that they may know, and then getting that contact information, or even saying, hey, if you know someone, this week I'm doing it at this % discount. Because remember, you have to spend time to get a new customer, or you have to spend money to get a new customer. So if you're outdoor knocking, you may not be spending money, but you are spending time. So if it takes me 2 hours to get 5 customers, that 2 hours cost me my time, it cost me my labor. Or I can just ask and say, hey, if your friend does it this week, I'll take this amount of money down. So it actually, discounting may save you the time and money that it costs to get that new customer, because they're actually just handing you a new customer. And of course, if someone refers, the closing rate is much higher than it would be if you're doing marketing, right? A cold customer, I may have to reach 10 people by outbound phone calls or postcards just to close 2 people. But when people refer, that closing rate may be 80 to 90%, okay? So an average ticket, of course, we talked about upselling, and price. I want to show you something really quick. This here is a frequency referrals average ticket price. This is what's called a FRAP calculator. Now, if you look here, I'm giving this example. Revenue gap is $400,000. So let's say you need to make $400,000 at the end of this year to reach your goals. We can just go advertise, or we can increase the 4 of these things. So let's take a look. So to reach $400,000 in this example company, where the average ticket is a certain amount, we would need 487 customers to reach that 400K, right? But what happens if I increase my price by 10%? Now I only need 414 customers to reach that. What if I increase my frequency by 10%? So I make an active plan to reach out to my existing customers to get them to buy more than one time. So I have an active email campaign or text message campaign that offers them more services throughout the year, and I get them to buy 10% more than they normally do, just 10% more. Now I only need 300 customers. Now, what if I raise my average ticket up just 5%? Now I only need 250 customers. So you see what's happening here, and this is why I love this software. This is something that comes inside of our coaching program. It's included. So what's happening here is this is an example company that they put their numbers in and they put their goals in and how much their price is in. They put everything in, and it will tell them exactly how many customers they need to get to their goal. So I just wanted to show you that, just to show you the power of FRAP. Frequency, referrals, average ticket, and price. It's the easiest way. And matter of fact, when someone buys a company, or you have these turnaround CEOs, they'll come into a company and then turn it around, completely change it. This is what they're doing. They'll step into a company, work on these 4 things, turn the company around in a year, 2 years, 6 months sometimes by working on that. That's the secret. This is what a turnaround CEO does. This is what a business coach does. But you can do it by focusing on your business on these 4 things. All right. If you're not subscribed or part of our community, if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. But go to the description there. It will share the link where I put other videos. If you're watching this on Spotify or listening on Spotify, the link is also there. All right. I hope you learned something.